Welcome back to Hanging with the Homeless. We're going to do a lot more, less videos. Of course, we have videos because we do want to invite everybody out to the Crystal River shelters on Thanksgiving Day. We will be feeding everyone as usual. At that location, last year we had 180 people. I don't know how many we'll have this year. It's a little worse. We will also be feeding at the Hernando location for everybody in the woods. If anybody just, it doesn't matter if you're homeless or you're not. If you have no one to prepare Thanksgiving, you are welcome at the mission, and we do not do soup kitchen. We prepare our food. We serve our food. Last year, volunteers showed up. Reverend Savage, awesome. The church did an awesome job helping us out. But we don't do a soup kitchen. We do it as a family. We thank all the other churches and all the other people that are doing the same thing on Thanksgiving Day. You're awesome. And we know there's a lot of churches and a lot of other groups that do Thanksgiving Day, and if it weren't for you, a lot of people would go without food. So we applaud you today for that. A lot of stereotyping goes on, and we have a lot of children now, which I wish we did not. And I hate with Christmas approaching that we do. But I'd like you to know that I hold here our children that are from 8 years old to 18 years old, which I just had to adopt another one so he could stay in school. Their report cards I hold here, which you can't see because we don't have close-up. They're all A's and B's. Every single kid that is at the mission has brought home A's and B's. And why am I so proud of that? The trauma of being homeless, the trauma of losing everything you have, but these kids have showed that they can excel. And I am very proud of each one of them. Each single one of them are A's and B's. One that just left us made the honor roll. And we have one, actually two, that are getting ready to attend school that graduated. Do not think for a minute because they're homeless or because we run a homeless shelter, we encourage good grades. They are all A's and B's. Today I have Kat with me. A lot of people stereotype Kat works at the Days Inn. Kat helps me out. Her real name's Catherine. We shorten it for Kat. I'm very proud of Kat. She works hard every day, sometimes 7 days a week. Kat, would you tell everybody how you became homeless? I know you're nervous. I'll just make a face at you here.
We lost our place when we couldn't afford to live there any longer. It was a travel trailer that we was living in, and one of our friends had let us use it.
You work at Days Inn, sometimes 7 days a week. A lot of people are saying, there should be a set date or, push you out once you get a job. Do you tell the public why working 7 days a week you can't move out right now?
Because of the, you can't afford a place because of the rent and all that is too high. And working 7 days a week, you still can't afford a place because you're only getting paid like minimum wage sometimes.
Would you like to move out? I mean, I know you love the shelter and you help everybody, and I'm very proud of you for that, but if you could, would you want your own home?
Eventually, yes.
Your husband, Robert, was on the show before. Robert has a tumor in his brain. He's working towards his disability. But a lot of people think, they just work and they drink and that's not true. In her case, she's trying very hard. She's working, like I said, some days, 7 days a week. What did you think when you first heard the word homeless shelter?
I was scared and upset and didn't know what to do because I didn't have no family to help me.
Do you think you have a family now?
Yes, I do.
What do you think about the mission?
I love the mission. If it wasn't for the mission, I'd be living in the woods.
But a lot of people come in and they see us for 5 minutes and they say, oh, people are sitting around not realizing that it's your day off or that somebody has cancer or somebody's in full disability. They just come in and see 10 girls sitting there thinking, oh, they just don't want a job, or they're just lazy, you know. What do you think of the rest of the girls there? You know that they're disabled.
The rest of the girls are great. They're disabled. They help out all the time and do what they need to do.
Where do you think you would be if it weren't for the mission taking you in?
Living in the woods. We're on the street.
One last question. If you were to tell the public anything about the homeless, as far as how you feel about the people you live with, the people you meet every day, they're stereotyped badly by others. What would you tell them that you'd really like to say about the homeless?
We're not bad people. We just need help to survive and live. And that's mainly what it is.
Well, I thank you. Kat is an awesome help around there. Even after she gets off at work in the afternoon, she helps me with the medicine. She helps with making sure the girls get appointments. She helps Darla when Darla can't make it around. She helps Claire Ann, who was on here, that can barely do anything by herself. And every day we're getting in more disabled girls that they're not making enough to live out there. In that case, we do think Sean McKenna very much. Because I tell you what, I'm not a big politician person, and I don't believe in politics anymore whatsoever, because they're just not doing enough. But the county did make their best decision in hiring Sean McKenna, because he is actually helping people that could not usually get jobs or get into homes or the quite a bit of things that he's doing. Sean is awesome, and he's one of the first people that have ever worked for county government that the homeless actually now trust. So in that respect, I do give the county kudos, because Sean does a lot. And Sean, I hope you're watching, because we think and we love you. We're going to keep having live shows. We're going to have more girls on next. Once again, all the people that have been coming by with the quilts, with checks, it's unbelievable how the community, the widow with the small coins, the grandmothers that come by and give what little they have, which is crocheting and blankets, and they did go to all the vets, by the way. They are out in Hernando getting ready to go out in the woods, but I'll speak more of that in the next episode as we're running out of time. But we do appreciate all you that help the mission and help the homeless in whatever capacity you do. Not just the mission. We thank all of you. We'll be back in a short minute. Thank you.